information about defending the snow fort. Tyrone and Pablo are Mounties defending their snow fort in the rugged Yukon. Uniqua and Tasha are fearless ski patrollers looking for someone to save from Pearl. The snow fort. Tyrone is in a backyard wearing a brown Mountie hat. He paces back and forth chanting, but a raptor boy and he spots the bearer. Tyrone introduces himself as a Mountie and begins singing, "I'm a Mountie." During the song, Pablo walks over wearing the same type of hat and sings along. After the song ends, Tyrone tells Pablo that today they will defend the world's largest snowball inside the Yukon snow fort. And they walk to Yukon. The camera moves to show Uniqua and Tasha skiing. They introduce themselves as ski patrollers, and they say they ski on Yukon to search for people to help. The backyard transformed into a snowy wilderness of Canada. Uniqua and Pablo checked their Tasha checked their equipment, the shovel, the cups, the hooks, and the hot chocolate to warn people. To put their bags, and then sing "Ski Patrol to the Rescue" while skiing over snowy hills. Pablo and Tyrone are shown entering a fort made of snow-covered ice blocks. They have to protect the fort and the snowball from invaders and raiders. The camera moves to Uniqua and Tasha, who are from the fort, skiing up and down lumps of snow. Tasha asks Uniqua if she sees anyone who needs help. Uniqua is exhausted, tells her that she does not, but she says they're going to find someone to sure to keep looking. Tasha tells Uniqua she is tired of never seeing anyone who needed help or looking. Uniqua tells her that there was someone who needs help. Tasha tells Uniqua that she's perfectly fine, but Uniqua fakes her dizziness and falls into the snow. Tasha, catching on, pulls her out of the snow. Tasha gives Uniqua hot chocolate and the vacuum flux to warm her up. Uniqua tells Uniqua that she does not feel too good. Though she is fine and falls into the snow. The princess Tasha follows occurs again. The time with Uniqua pretending to save Tasha. Uniqua gives Tasha hot chocolate. The girls start to giggle uncontrollably, but eventually give back up. We're sure that we'll find someone to save. The camera moves to Pablo and Tyrone, who open a vault where the world's largest snowball is. As they enter, they sing "Snowball Duty." Tyrone tells Pablo that they will keep fort raiders and snowball raiders out no matter what. Tyrone brings Pablo to a small area in a quarter featuring 3 levers. They begin checking the levers that activate booby traps to keep intruders out of the fort. The camera moves to Uniqua and Tasha, who have found a snow fort. They approached it, thinking someone inside may need help. The camera moved back to the Mounties. They completed their check that Pablo has gone upstairs. Settlement of the snow fort. He looks out the fort's window and spots Uniqua and Tasha thinking there are the snowball raiders. He alerts Tyrone. Pablo begins panicking, but Tyrone calms him down and tells him that the Mounties will protect the fort. Pablo warns Tyrone that the ball's fort vault is still open. Tyrone attempts to close it and yells for Pablo help. Uniqua and Tasha overhear Tyrone yelling help and looking for whoever is inside the snow fort and need help of ski patrol. They run to the snow fort and climb the stairs. Tyrone and Pablo activate booby trap number 1, causing the stairs to turn one flat piece of slippery ice. They slide back down to beginning to look in the packs. They find ice section cups. They begin climbing the ice sheet. They arrived at the top and ring the doorbell. The Mounties are scared because they hear the doorbell. They do not answer the bell because Uniqua and Tasha to think that the so-called lips has frozen together. The girls are Mounties, saying, "Who could it be?" The Mounties activate booby trap number 2, which dumps snowballs on Uniqua and Tasha, who are trying pushing the door, but do not open. The girls do not give up. They hand their snow hooks and begin climbing up the walls and reach the window. The Mounties hard them and activate booby trap number 3, causing the blocks of snow and ice, making the snow fort is losing. This happens when Tasha and Uniqua are using the hooks to get up the fort window, causing the shriek the blocks get loose. The girls follow the snow fort. They go through the ideas they have tried. And Tasha suggests to dig the tunnel from outside the snow fort and inside of it. Uniqua agrees to the idea to take their shovels out of packs and begin thinking Pablo as Tyrone here they're going to find out the waiters have left or not. Tyrone tells Pablo to look out of the window. Once at the top, they wonder how to get out of the fort to scout. They end up using the rope ladder to get from the second floor of the snow fort to the snow-covered ground. Meanwhile, Uniqua and Tasha have dug the tunnel to discover that the fort is empty, since Pablo and Tyrone have already climbed out using the ladder. Outside, Pablo and Tyrone use the hole dug by Uniqua and Tasha. Make sure nobody's in the fort. Uniqua and Tasha look upstairs to check for anyone else. Pablo and Tyrone, while Uniqua and Tasha were leaving the first floor, have entered the snow fort again to find the tunnel. Realize someone could have digged and stolen snow wall. Uniqua and Tasha find a window. Pablo and Tyrone climbed out to think that someone could have climbed out. They get out of the fort and look for anyone who could climb out. Meanwhile, Pablo and Tyrone have noticed that nobody is on the snow fort's first floor. Tasha and Uniqua have realized that nobody's outside. The path's halfway down. The distance has Pablo and Tyrone go back in the hole. And Uniqua and Tasha are on the second floor of the snow fort, back at the rope ladder. Pablo and Tyrone climb up the window. Uniqua and Tasha went the window. They continue looking, and they face Pablo and Tyrone. When they spot each other, they all scream, and the Mounties fall off the ladder and land on a pile of snow. The two are now struggling to get out. They yell for help. Uniqua and Tasha dash over to them and pull the Mounties out of the snow. The ski patrollers give the boys hot chocolate. Uniqua and Tasha ask Pablo and Tyrone what they were doing, and they answer by explaining to the ski patrollers that the Mounties guarding the world's largest snowball, and ask them if they would like to view the snowball. Uniqua and Tasha answers yes. They bought the large silver vault in which the snowball is kept. The girls admire the large ball of snow. Uniqua and Tasha's stomach growl because ski patrolling has made both of them hungry. Tyrone invites them all over to his house for hash browns. The snowy Yukon transformed back into a backyard. As they're forcing the end song, they all head to Tyrone's house for a snack. Uniqua and Tyrone open the previously closed door. Tyrone shuts and Uniqua yells, "Mounties on duty! Ski patrol to the rescue!" Ski patroller Uniqua, Mountie Pablo, Mountie Tyrone, ski patroller Tasha. "I'm a Mountie!" Ski patrol to the rescue. Snowball duty. Who could it be? Hash browns at Tyrone's house, the snow fort. The Yeti. Previous episode. Next episode, secret mission.